So do you want to talk about the lodge, the running of the lodge? I mean, we've gotten into the buying of the lodge, but actually the running of the lodge.
Would it help to have her read? Have you read that Hooked on Quarry Lake that I wrote? Just to kind of get a background of a lot of.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do that for one of my days.
Yeah, because you'll have the opening day and that whole fiasco.
What's that?
Opening
yeah.
I was trying to look up Opal and I couldn't find even an obituary online.
I'll see if I have, I have quite a few little, I save those when you go to a funeral, these things. I'll see if I have hers. That's Grandpa Paradise.
I have a question. How often did you visit my grandpa's side of the family? It sounds like you're always up here.
Grandpa's side of the family.
Mean like Grandma here, Grandma Langfeld.
So
We went there every summer that we came.
for a week.
We rode down.
Reluctantly, I would go because it was not fun.
I enjoy working in lodge.
Well, working at the lodge for us was a lot different than.
Yes, you got to drive boats around.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, and
It
Grandma
wasn't the daily grind.
Langfeld, Grandpa Langfeld died before your mom was even born. Sue was only
Yeah. So
2 or something.
we drove by the house I remember, which was
Helen's house.
And I mean, and Grandma Langfeld tried to make it fun, right? Like she was a funny lady, and she knew how much I liked that statue of the dog that we have and she always was trying to like do special things, right? But she was trying to compete against the lake. That's when Grandma knew that she had to have a destination location because she saw how reluctant we were to go.
How about have someplace they like to come to?
And it worked.
And it worked.
We were always reluctant.
Yeah. So we'd go to Cincinnati and maybe we'd go to the movies one night and maybe we'd go to Kings Island, the amusement park that was down there. And one year, Teresa didn't necessarily love doing the lake activities and being here. And she came with us on our week-long trip to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I remember her coming.
And she would go up to the farm, the pig farm with the Biergens family for a week. Like she kind of liked to not necessarily be here all the time. Yeah. So, but it was so we saw Grandma every summer. Yeah.
In fact, she came and lived with us for
In Dallas
for
a few years.
well, it wasn't even years. I think we got in a little disagreement or something.
She moved out.
I'm going home. Did you know? I mean, I didn't know how to spell Opal's last name. But
It's in here.
yeah.
Jellick, I think.
I'm trying to find her if I have anything in here on Opal.
Oh, or is it J.I.? That could be. Oh, yeah, it's J.I. L-L-I-C-K. I'll look that up. J.I. I-C-K or C-H? Jellick or Jellish? Jellick. Jellick.
Where's your
It's right there.
Here's Ricky Van Loo.
Yeah.
Like an Ada.
Oh,
Right.
no paradigm. He wrote his own name in
Whose book is that? Grandpa's?
it. This is the anniversary party. Opal and Jillick, maybe?
Jillick.
We must have not been here. Ed, Ada, Larry, yeah, we did not make this party. Or if we did, we didn't sign the book. Oh, CH maybe, Jillick. I'm trying to. I'll read her writing. CH. Oh, just in time. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, we are? I didn't know you were. Okay, just looking through things.
You've arrived just in time.
Okay.
I mean, we're skipping ahead a little, but we
Okay.
started talking about just things that times we remembered when Grandma was relaxed and laughing because she had such a serious life going most of the
Right.
time.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too. Like the very few times she would go down to the, maybe once a summer she'd go swimming.
Well, and Mom was telling me that she didn't know how to swim.
Yeah.
When
She took swimming lessons, but I don't think she ever did.
as an
take
adult,
swim.
you said.
Yeah.
One year after they had the lodge.
Mm-hmm. Then she went to the Y or something and took swimming lessons. Did you
So-
find out how to spell Opal's name?
Jillich,
I found something from a cemetery in Michigan, but that's, I don't know if it was.
Yeah, that's
her or
probably-
not, but it didn't have like an actual obituary or just like a,
Okay, yeah, we'll try to look it up.
it was like Lawton, Michigan or something.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where she's from.
Yeah.
So you found it.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of, like when we were all like making those ornaments that
Uh-huh.
year and
Uh-huh.
whatever, that she seemed relaxed and happy when Opal was around.
Yeah. I think Opal was like a real friend. Like a,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it kind of made sense that if Opal ended up being the person that helped make things stable running the lodge,
Mhm.
that would be like somebody she felt like she could rely on all the
Uh-huh.
time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
And she would laugh like, I'm thinking of the corn story, that always cracked her up.
what was that?
The one where they had sweet corn, and it was like, okay, everybody's done, dump it in the trash, and then it was a dad said he wanted one more piece, and she's like, put her up.
Our dad had to eat corn out of the trash.
It was just right on top. They get buried.
But you know how fussy.
I think that story always cracked her up.
So she was observant of the human of peoples. There was your story of being down in East or whatever during the rainstorm. Because you had the closest relationship with her
Well, probably because I was oldest.
of
yeah.
the grandkids.
Yeah, and
And you came on your own for a few years. even.
right, and like Mike and the boys were working with Grandpa, and I was working with her. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But you spent a lot of time
hmm Yeah.
with her, and I think she, because there was kind of a weekly schedule, right, where
Mhm.
she, if you started on Saturday, it was cleaning day,
Yeah.
and then
Sunday was kind of wash and,
getting all the wash.
Yeah. Hanging, those stiff towels and rugs.
Did they have, I was trying to remember, did people bring their own sheets for the cottages?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
After the lodge
The lodge,
burned,
yeah.
and yeah. And one of the letters even says that, bring your own sheets and towels.
Okay, yeah.
But there was still like bedspreads and rugs and.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
always
all the
rags.
rugs.
Rags,
Rugs,
yeah.
rags,
Yeah.
bedspreads, yeah.
Yeah. There's always a mound from Saturday.
And there was a dryer down there, right? But we
Mhm.
always hung it out on the line.
Yeah. And then maybe try and put it in at the end.
Soften it up.
Soften it up, yeah.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
And then Monday was
Was
picnic
picnic.
day. And so Sunday night, you had to go around
Yeah.
and get everyone, if they were
Tell
coming.
everyone.
Tell
Mhm.
everyone, or?
I don't know if we did, I don't think we had to get a count. I
Okay.
think we just told them.
Told them.
Uh-huh.
And I think almost everybody
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you remember your speech?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see, it was, we're having a picnic tomorrow night. Bring your utensils
Mhm.
and a dish to pass. We'll do the hot dogs and the lemonade and
And beans.
beans. And, yeah.
6 o'clock Michigan time?
Yeah, yeah, Michigan time.
And then Tuesday, is that the day that we went, where she had us go into town with supplies and, you know, like get the candy for the turtle races and any cleaning supplies that needed to be
Maybe,
picked
I don't
up,
remember
and-
Tuesday specifically, but that would make sense.
And by Wednesday, we were creating all the little bags of candy for the turtle race prizes, I think.
See, maybe you did that more than me, I don't remember that as much.
Doing the turtle race,
Yeah, the prize bags.
that probably was something they're like, she can do that.
Were you staying in the east then, or down in the basement?
We never
We-
stayed in
in
East, we
Gold.
stayed in Gold.
Or gold, I meant.
Gold
I
was,
think.
we were older when we were in Gold.
Mhm.
We were in the basement, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Gold was only,
and the boys stayed in what's left.
what's left, that front room.
And the door would get left open all day
There'd
Saturday and there'd be
flies
flies.
all over.
For the whole rest of the week, there'd be flies in there.
Yeah, they had their 2 little beds with cleaning people
Mhm.
coming in and out.
Well, and our little area was just that little cubby
Yeah, I
hole.
know.
In the
Yeah.
basement. I don't know if we've showed you that. We can go tour the, Jeff and Jamie's take a look at the table.
I have no idea what their basement even
I
looks
think
like now.
they've kind of fixed it, or,
Have they?
yeah, I think they fixed it up, or,
Cleaned it out.
yeah.
I don't know if it's finished
Yeah.
necessarily, but
Yeah.
they cleaned it out.
Because then Grandpa's workshop, or workbench,
Yeah.
was on
Mhm.
the other side with all,
And a big deep freezer,
Yeah.
and there was a sauna down there.
So there still is a
Is there?
sauna, yeah. They redid that.
Okay.
And then Friday was, or Thursday was turtle race
Mhm.
and marshmallow roast. So once the kids got to get their turtles all out and then release them, they got sticky marshmallows and ate.
With nothing in between.
Nothing in between. You released them by the channel and you went and you ate.
No, no
There weren't
hand
sanitary
sanitizers
wipes, no.
or- A few moms would be like, go wash your hands. Not many.
I remember the turtles, you know, like getting the numbers, because
but
we
bingo
did.
night was thrown in there
Oh, that was
someplace.
Tuesday, wasn't it?
Okay, so bingo was not after the lodge birthday.
No, that was only,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, before the lodge.
Yeah.
But you were the bingo callers sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. And that was where we always went on a rainy day.
Yeah.
Because I remember Ada having
Yeah.
all us kids in that room and we'd color and,
The room with the ice machine.
yeah,
Mhm.
that was the
We
rainy
call
day.
that the antique dining room.
Oh, I thought it was the Mexican room.
The further one
Oh.
is the Mexican room.
Oh, I didn't know that one had a name then. The antique,
When we were growing up, it was the
Okay.
antique dining room. I
okay.
think they had some kind of old things in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ada was always quite
Uh-huh.
involved in everything.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and Rick.
And Rick.
Rick
Yeah.
was around too.
Rick was Ada's mom.
Mom.
Yeah.
And she was Yugoslavian, and she had kind of a thick accent. And she always had words of wisdom. She thought that the world was a terrible place.
Yeah, she was kind of a negative person.
Oh, you poor kids. It's a terrible place.
She was sorry for you growing up in this country.
She would hand clear the
Oh, with a sickle.
with a sickle. She had a real sickle, and she would just be out there cutting down the weeds on this hill, these hills coming down to the lake. So she would just be out there with her sickle.
Yeah.
And then she lived in a house behind Grandma and Grandpa's. There's still the like cement pad out there. It's
Is there?
gone now. Yeah, the house
It
is
was
gone.
kind of the back of the channel, but on our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, I think you just spent a lot of time with Grandma because I think you helped with probably the board and the
Yeah.
reservation board. So
Yeah.
there's the big reservation board that her system she figured out where she had all the cottages listed on the left and all the weeks of the summer listed on the right. And
Had a
then-
big poster board.
yeah,
about
it's
this
like,
big.
yeah, like you would have for your school project. It was not the thick kind, but the
Mhm.
kind. And then when they left, if they said they wanted the week, she'd pencil them in, right?
Mhm.
And then when their deposit came, then she put them in pen,
Uh-huh.
I think. So she had her whole system of, then she had to write all the letters.
Yep. Her little cursive typewriter.
Yeah. Where is her typewriter? Because
I
it
think
typed in cursive,
I
you're
think
right.
I think we still have it. I'll have to go upstairs. Is it in that little attic area?
It was cool that it did cursive.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was
And blue.
unusual.
It was blue.
It was blue, yeah,
Yeah,
like that
blue
steel
cursive.
blue gray,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, that was the ribbon, like you
Oh,
put
yeah.
the blue ribbon in.
yeah.
And
So she had to, then she,
do we have like some of these letters?
yeah,
Are
Grandma
the-
has the letters, I
Yeah,
think. but-
that cursive
Back then.
blue, that was her typewriter.
And then I think you had your, it all comes out in the Wash East story
Yeah.
at one time. So what had happened? Were you guys cleaning on a Friday night? Because sometimes if
Yeah.
it was rainy, people left early.
I've got copies of all those letters.
Yeah.
Richelieu letters.
And I don't even remember what
I
the
got them all over there.
issue was, some type of
Some type of problem.
issue, yeah, I don't remember what it was, but. And she took time out, we sat on the porch.
Oh,
at
so it wasn't
East.
like you had finished and you were just tired, like
We were cleaning,
You were cleaning.
yeah, and we were talking probably, and whatever this issue was, she took time out, we sat on like those chairs that were on the porch, those metal chairs probably.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when she said, oh, it'll all come out in the wash.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that I really would like to know what life was like for Grandma after she left the farm, moved to Lansing,
Mm-hmm,
those few years before
mm-hmm,
they got married and
mm-hmm. I bet it was pretty, like,
I
on the town.
That's what I think too. Mom thinks it was probably pretty serious. I'm like,
Really?
that was the roaring 20s.
Yeah.
And she.
That one picture,
Yeah,
right?
that
Yeah.
one picture where she looks like it.
A little sassy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think she might have had some girlfriends and they probably were working and,
Uh-huh.
mhm, I think so too.
Then life got serious again.
Yeah.
It was serious on the farm and then
Mhm.
she had that little respite of.
Yeah.
You wonder if you could even see what just articles got Lansing in the, you know, that
That time
25 to 20
Mhm.
to 30 or whatever, 33.
I mean, Debbie was suggesting like going to one of the like public libraries and seeing if they have any of the old like newspaper articles or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I
yeah.
thought that Opal,
And Opal was a school cook, right?
that's what Mom said, and that she thinks somebody that was working here at the lodge, that then became the superintendents of schools up in.
Oh, in Lawton probably.
And is the person that recommended that Ada come down here and work.
Oh.
And she
okay.
goes, I think he might have been the same person that sent Opal down.
Oh.
Also.
Ada was from Lawton?
Well, I don't know what
Okay.
superintendent of schools he was
Okay.
at,
Okay.
but that then she was,
Mhm.
I'm like, she was a lunch lady? And he's like, yeah.
Opal or Ada?
Opal,
Opal, yeah. So she was a lunch lady. So she did that during the school year,
yeah.
and then she'd come here in the summer.
And it sounds like she moved here all
Summer?
summer.
Okay.
I mean, because she was
Yeah,
doing that,
would
but
make sense.
away from her family.
It makes sense. I mean, although Lawton's only 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe, okay.
Yeah. So you could,
I guess.
yeah.
Go
I
back
don't know,
and
maybe
forth.
does Mom remember?
Maybe, yeah.
Living
yeah.
here?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll have to
Uh-huh.
ask.
Yeah.
And then Mom said Grandma was in a book club when they were growing up in,
Oh, really?
in Kalamazoo.
Okay.
Like, she seems pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.